Hey everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today on the Culture Study, I'll be reacting to CORTIS's brand new music video for TNT. This is based off their first comeback since their much hyped debut with What You Want and their Color Outside Alliance album. Now, I'm extremely hyped just because their pre-release Red Red is the most exciting thing that has been released in K-pop for me in a long time. It came out in like mid-April and it quickly became my second most listened to song in all of April. That song is so freaking brilliant. I cannot get over how much I love that song. With that in mind, I'm so excited for this album. Guys, in speaking of that album, because I love CORTIS, I am gonna kind of speedily do the listening party for Green Green. It's gonna be out next week, as opposed to I usually put it out the next month on our schedule. So if you want to check it out, come join the Patreon. I do have a calendar on my Patreon where you can check out what contents I'm releasing all of this month. One subscription not only gets you access to one video, but to multiple videos at that level. Very specifically, we're doing a lot of listening parties this month. So come take a look. And we're also checking out some CORTIS vlogs. Of course, let's not worry about any monetary support. That's only a bonus supplementary way to help out the channel if you want to. In the meantime, let's check out the music video. This is TNT by CORTIS. Let's go. That dumbfounded expression is just already so fun. What?
Pumping up, sorry shit.
What the heck?
Who we are, TNT. Tell me I got what you need. TNT.
What is going on? It's like a scene in a Korean. It's like a scene in a Korean movie where they're all being chased for being like the most wanted in the neighborhood. Okay, quick break for water. And oh my god. Oh my god. Absolutely why? Oh, wow, this is actually visually hypnotic though. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, there's a little more. Oh, this is a short track. It's only 2 minutes long. Oh my god. A quarter of this video is the production credits. We sit through production credits, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the names. Oh my god. I assume these are all the extras that they were hired. That's actually kind of a flex. Let me take a look. It just says day one. It just says day one. But I'm gonna assume that's all the extras that were chasing after them. Okay. All right. So, first off, before we get into the conceptual performance film, let's talk about the music video real quick. The music video is kind of similar to Red Red in that there is a little bit of an absurd humor. It's also leaning into that kind of the aesthetic that you're seeing in this music video specifically. Let me pull up the imagery. So the aesthetic that they're playing with very specifically is this old Korean film style. It's, I think, generationally this kind of covers like kind of like from the 50s to 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, where Korea is not like the technological boom that it has been going through since the late 90s. It's back when Korea was a lot more poor and people like dressed like in like tracksuits and stuff like that. So the outfits themselves are very much like of this like transitional period era. Then you've got like the quality of the video itself. It is very specifically in 4K, but you can see like the bit rate falling apart throughout the video. That gives it more of like a 90s aesthetic, as if this was a movie produced in the 90s. But the era in the setting of the video, what I'm saying is like it looks like it could have taken place during the 50s or 60s or 70s. And it very distinctly has a country small town vibe. Though I don't know where they shot this location wise, but from the building aesthetics to the neighborhood aesthetics and the vibe of the entire video, it has like a very small, in Korean the word shigor is for country, countryside. It has a small shigor city sort of a vibe, not like countryside out in the boonies where it's like nothing but grass, but just like a small suburban city that is maybe like a few hours cut off from Seoul. And they are portraying what feels like these very average neighborhood guys, and then we don't know what's going on in the video. They just they do look kind of like they have like this very dazed and confused look. They look a little dumb, and again, I'm not calling them dumb. It's more so like the humor style that they're projecting. And it seems like it seems like they're just kind of like minding their own business, and then something gets set off, and then literally everybody goes running after them, right? And in the song itself, they're talking about how when they pop out, they've got like this like explosive ingredients that everybody wants, right? But in the video itself, the way that I love the way that the background actors, the energy that they're giving off. The energy that they're giving off is also like very specifically something that I see of like in a lot of Korean movies of, it feels like they're the neighborhood kids who caused like a bunch of trouble, and the neighborhood people are like, it's you fuckers, and everybody piling on to run after them. This is hilarious. Like, look at like everybody's expressions. It's all very it's all a little angry. It's all a little frustrated. It's hilarious.
Pumping up, shower sheet.
It's like the kids caused it's like the Cortis kids caused some kind of trouble, and like the whole town is after them. I don't know what per se, and you know the lo-fi video aesthetic is really cool. This scene was interesting. Even that gives it that old country vibe. So this is like an old school Korean popcorn machine. I don't remember what movie it's from. There's a very famous movie scene where there's like exploding popcorn falling in slow motion, but you're only going to also see this in like the countryside as well. It's an old popcorn machine where the popcorn literally explodes out. So this scene, there's literally a very famous Korean movie. I can't recall what movie it is, where the popcorn explodes and like there's like this big fight going on and everyone becomes like mesmerized by the popcorn falling. So I feel like this scene might even be a tribute to that. Wow. Yeah, their location scouting, wherever they are, this is definitely like the countryside. If you notice, you might have seen some other music videos contain stuff like this. That's the black lacquer pearl cabinet. I think it's called in English it's the mother of pearl. This is an old style of like Korean or not architecture, Korean woodworking. Very expensive because it's using oyster pearl shells. Very specifically, it was used a lot for wardrobes, and if you really had money, they used it for doors too. So I really love the camera work in this music video too. It's very handheld. It's very visceral. A lot of 360 cams that they're running with to give it like this sort of like psychedelic mind-bending aspect. So one thing that carries over that I really like from both the What You Want music video and the TNT music video, if you think about it, aesthetically, the quality kind of went down, right? The What You Want music video, it is like it is shot in 4K. It is actually like high quality and high tech, but I think they took a really big swing with this one, where this one, it's not pretty lighting. It's not high quality cameras. It is using like these just $200, $300 GoPro or 360 cameras and just running with them. And they're just making the music speak for themselves. But there's a crossover in that What You Want had like this very psychedelic rock influence to it as well. This one does too. This one, it's a little bit different. What You Want is a little bit more lazy, a little bit more broad, and it feels like it's kind of like drifting. Here, it's a little bit more concentrated. Here, it's a little bit more just like not in the biggest way, but a little bit more explosive. But this one, I would also say, kind of leans into that psychedelic yacht rock type of sound. So keeping in theme very consistently with their debut. Take a quick break, and then so this is where it gets really cool. God, that shot is crazy. This shot is crazy. Wow, look at the crowd. That is crazy. So the choreography of this is insane, but hey, props to the CORTIS members for all the fucking running that they did, as well as the cameraman doing all the running right here as well. Ooh, look at the great location scouting too. They chose like the exact like gray, dreary, drab, monolithic buildings. That edit of James is so fucking funny. Like they give neighborhood dumbass vibes. Neighborhood hooligans, neighborhood troublemakers, like the neighborhood Scooby-Doo gang kind of things. Like they're not the smartest kids. They're not smart by book terms, but maybe they're brilliant in other ways. Maybe they're kind of geniuses in their own ways, and they get into trouble because of it. I think if anybody watched Cartoon Network, they give like very Ed and Eddie vibes. Oh, gets surrounded again. What does the performance for this look like? Just endless running. Gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and check out that conceptual performance film, shall we? interesting. Low ground chat. Are they going to? Oh, okay. 5 brats in a room every day.
Pop out, CO2에 불을 켜 when I pop out. 거기 갖다 거리 verse 빛을 받아. 한번 폭발 같은 drums we go, we go. Pumping up, sorry shit. 빠져와 신나위. 춤을 춰 신나위.
Ooh.
We are TNT. Tell me I got what you need. TNT. 대포 칠때 찍어 hit. TNT. 잡혀지고 바로 bow.
Ooh.
I'm about to TNT. 공항 열어 제껴고 공항 열어 제껴고 3, 2, 1 이젠 거의 회사일 And talking right up on the wheel And we pop out CO2에 불을 켜 when I pop out 고개 가닥거릴 verse 빛을 받아 한번 폭발 같은 drums we go Pumping up so
Holy shit! I mean, might as well make use of those extras, right? Whoa!
TNT. Tell me I got what you need. TNT. 대포 찍듯 찍어 hit. TNT. 잡혀지고 바로 bow. What you need? I'm about to TNT.
Oh, the strobing is such a brilliant idea. Wow. Oh, what another brilliant conceptual performance film. Wow. So I really was curious as to how they were going to add choreo to this because of how it sounded. It's very chanty. It's a little bit slow. And it was, you know, they made use of like the treadmill choreo and a lot of walking and a lot of much more poses in what you want. But here, nah, they went full out with the choreo. And I'm actually really surprised that they did. It's really cool. I think the coolest thing about it is there's clearly a design philosophy to Cortis's style of dancing, which is loose movements, sort of heavy movements, baggy movements, and there's power behind them, but it's also relaxed at the same time, and a lot of wide spectacle movements contrasted immediately by sliced precision movements. So they go from like big and like look like they're just like fucking around or like dancing while drunk, and then just like, and not even like slight, like not even like precision K-pop, typical K-pop synchronized movements either. Just like they just bring it in a little tighter and they do slightly tighter movements. So I see the design philosophy already peeking through after having seen several Cortis choreos thus far. I feel like Fashion was probably their most like very K-pop choreo to date, but with Red and TNT, these do feel a little bit more. They have that sort of like underground street dance, rooted in street dance sort of vibe to them. So I like them. It's a little dirty. It's a little messy, but the thing is, like, they find a fun in that mess and they find a precision in that chaos. And their second comeback is honestly more lo-fi than their first one, which I didn't think was possible, but holy shit, they did it. When it comes to the songs, TNT, second listen, I definitely dig it. On the first listen, wasn't quite sure, but when you see it with the performance, it speaks to you differently. I think the song speaks to you differently. So I would give the song like a solid 9 out of 10. Red for me, ooh, still lives high up there. Still living on that red hype. That's an 11 out of 10 for me. But with that in mind, I can't wait to check out the Green album. Guys, that's going to be it for me and my reaction to Cortis and their music video for TNT. Let me know, what did you think of both the music video, the concept, the styling, as well as like the humor aspects of it? And then what did you think of the conceptual performance film? I love that outro of the conceptual performance film. It's so hype. It's so unbelievably hype. They could be the first K-pop group to ever do a mosh pit. They could. I could see them doing it. I could see them, like, they've got that energy. They've got that mosh pit rock star energy. But let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this comeback. If you'd like to see my listening party for Green, it'll be out next week on my Patreon. In the meantime, I'm reacting to some Cortis vlogs, as well as we're reacting to a ton of variety this month. We've got Are You Sure? Season 1. We're in the Jeju arc for Jungkook, Jimin, and Taeyong. We're also checking out some To Do TXT, some Street Woman Fighter. We're binging some Triple S Signals. If any of that interests you, as well as the litany of listening parties that I'm checking out this month, go ahead and check out my calendar and consider joining Patreon. Patreon is the best way to support the channel, helps keeps the lights on, but it's not mandatory. You know what is mandatory? That's just subscribe. Please go ahead and subscribe over there. I'll have a giant button for you to make it real easy. You can also like the video down below over here. And hey, if you want to see some more reactions, check the end cards upstairs. All right, I'll see you later, guys. Peace out.